Hi guys, good afternoon. How's everyone doing today? Welcome. Happy Friday. I hope everyone is having an amazing, beautiful day. Um Today you guys, we're going to be talking about everything that we have to offer here to you guys at Icon Cosmetic Center. I am super excited that I can get to share all of this amazing information with you guys. It is so amazing for us that we get to see all of these great things, you guys. One of the things that I wanted to mention to you that is extremely important that we remember is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we have so many amazing different promotions and specials going on. We're going to be getting into these amazing financial plans, you guys, which I am super excited that I get to share with you. So we're just going to go ahead and get right into it, okay, you guys? So very important that we remember when we're looking forward to getting surgery, you guys. All of these things are really important for us to remember. All of these things do play a part into our healing process, you guys, okay? And how, we're gonna have results, okay, you guys? I'm so sorry. I have something in my eye that's like bothering me so much. So, how's everyone doing today? Welcome. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. I'm so sorry. There's something like really bothering my eye. So, as I was saying, you guys, here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we just have so many different amazing things that I don't even know where to start. So, here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we have 3 locations of Icon Cosmetic Center. We have one in Blue Lagoon, we have one in Doral, and we have one in Hialeah. The surgeons that reside in the Blue Lagoon location are Dr. Gurani, Dr. June, Dr. Meridian, and Dr. Giselle Gurani, okay? The surgeons that reside in the Doral location are Dr. Fisher and Dr. Porter. And the surgeons that reside in the Hialeah location are Dr. Tamer, Dr. Zong, and Dr. Harrow. Okay, you guys, so really important that we remember all of this amazing information because it's not every day where we can get to have such amazing deals like the ones that we're seeing here right now at Icon Cosmetic Center. Okay, you guys, extremely important that we remember all of this information. Another thing that I wanted to remind you guys about is that we offer free virtual consultations. And we also offer free in-person consultations, you guys, okay? So make sure that you're going here in my left bottom corner in this yellow folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys. These are things that are extremely important for us to remember and for us to keep in mind as well. With that being said, you guys, I wanted to make sure that you guys know about absolutely everything that we have to offer here to you guys. So with that being said, here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we have so many different amazing things that you could take great advantage of, you guys. So we're gonna be going ahead and getting into that real quick. So, here at Icon Cosmetic Center, you guys, not only do we have all of these amazing promotions taking place, all of these amazing specials, but we're also seeing that, we are getting the chance to have our surgery done by a board certified surgeon. And I think that is so important, you guys, because I'm telling you right now, when you're looking forward to getting surgery, you want to go with a board certified surgeon, a surgeon that knows exactly what to do with your body, a surgeon that knows exactly how to do things, somebody that is a highly professional surgeon with many years of experience. And lucky for you, every single one of our 9 surgeons have over 10 years of experience, you guys. So these are things that are really important for us to remember and for us to keep in mind as well. Because of course, you guys, we want to be making sure that everything that we're doing is, up to date, and everything that, we're looking forward to getting done is being done by a professional. So with that being said, you guys, really important that you guys remember to leave your information right here in this yellow folder right here, you guys, okay? Make sure that you're leaving your information there, you guys, so that way we can go ahead and get in contact with you. Extremely important that you guys remember all of this amazing information because, you know, it's not every day where we can get to see such amazing promotions and such amazing specials like the ones that we're seeing right here, right now at Icon Cosmetic Center, okay, you guys? So that is something that is super, super important for you guys to remember, for you guys to keep in mind. So with that being said, you guys, I have many different financial plans for every single surgery, you guys. So I am super, super excited that I can get to share this information with you, okay? So here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we have so many different promotions and specials going on all the time. We actually have something cooking for you guys. Like, we actually have something very, very big. I don't want to say too much on it, you know. I don't want to be a big mouth and go ahead and spill the beans on what it is that we're cooking up for you guys. But I'll tell you, this is real interesting. It is super beneficial. You can take great advantage of this, and it can quite literally change your life, okay, you guys? So I'm letting you know now. You know, keep up with us, keep up with our social media, keep up with our Instagram, keep up with our TikToks, because we are coming in hot, you guys. We are coming in hot with everything that we have to offer, okay? I'm letting you know now with everything that we are seeing here at Icon Cosmetic Center that we have to offer to you guys. It is something super, super, super amazing, and, you know, you should really, really, really look forward to keeping up with our social media platforms. That is all I will be saying, you guys, because I'm letting you know now, with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, honestly, has never been easier for you to finally be able to get your surgery, okay, you guys? So make sure that absolutely everything that I'm telling you today right now, you guys are doing it, you guys are keeping up with it, because I'm letting you know now, it is not every day where you could get amazing deals, amazing specials like the ones that we're seeing here right now at Icon Cosmetic Center, okay, you guys? So with that being said, another thing that I wanted to mention to you is that if you're watching me outside of the state or outside of the country and you've been wanting to get your surgery with us, that's not a problem, you guys. I'll tell you this much, that there's no issue in that. That has never stopped the show. You know, we have iconic dolls worldwide, internationally, okay, you guys? So we literally have iconic dolls all over the world that travel to us from outside of the country, from in the States, you know, across the world, to come to us to get their surgery done with us, okay, you guys? So I'm letting you know now, if you've been looking forward to getting surgery here with us at Icon Cosmetic Center, there's nothing for you guys to worry about. I'm here to let you guys know now that with absolutely everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it honestly has never been easier like today right now for you to finally be able to get your surgery. Okay, so with that being said, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is equally as important that we have to remember is that another thing that you want to be, you know, on top of and making sure that you guys know about is that with everything that we have to offer you guys, it honestly has never been easier like today right now for you to finally get your surgery, okay, you guys? So these are things that are really, really important for us to remember. Okay, when we are looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, you know, it's important for us to do our research on the clinic. It's important for us to look at the reviews, the feedback, okay? And you may be wondering, well, why is she telling me to do research, you guys? It's because this is something that is important. Sometimes, you know, people tend to just like throw themselves into situations, and I really believe that it's important for you to do research before you go ahead and book with a clinic, you know. And you know why I'm saying this? Because I know exactly what it is that you're gonna find out about Icon Cosmetic Center. So that's why I'm telling you now, you guys, these are things that are really, really, really important for us to know, for us to acknowledge, and for us to do, okay, you guys? That way we know exactly who it is that we're going to and trusting with our body. And you know, the reason why I'm saying this, you guys, is because I know exactly what you're gonna see about Icon Cosmetic Center, you guys. Like, absolutely everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center is 10 out of 10, 1,000%. Like, you are gonna be getting the best results, the best treatment, okay? You're gonna be receiving the best of the best, you guys. So These are things that are extremely important for us to remember, okay, you guys? So with that being said, another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is equally as important is that, you know, for example, if you guys don't know what BMI is, I can actually go ahead and tell you what your BMI is. BMI stands for body mass index, you guys, okay? So your BMI, is used to detect how much body fat a person has in their system, okay, you guys? So basically, you know, the BMI limit is up to 40, you guys, okay? If your BMI is higher than 40, you know, it doesn't mean that you could never get surgery, you guys. And I could actually tell you what your BMI is right now, right here. All I need is your weight and your height, and that's it, you guys. And I'll be able to tell you what your BMI is, which is something super, super important, you guys, because we have to remember, if our BMI is higher than 40, then we currently can't get surgery. But currently, you guys, okay? If your BMI is higher than 40, that means that you could still get a free virtual consultation or a free in-person consultation if you live here in Miami. And that way, you know, or if you live here in Florida, you know, or that way you could go ahead and get a free virtual consultation or a free in-person consultation, and you can get a board certified surgeon's opinion, recommendation, tips on how to lose the weight, you guys, okay? So these are things that are really, really, really important for us to remember, for us to keep in mind, you guys. So make sure that absolutely everything that you guys are doing, you know, you're doing it right, you're doing it correctly, you're keeping up to date with absolutely that everything that it is that you need to be doing, okay, you guys? So extremely important that we remember all of this amazing information, okay? Now, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is really important that we remember as well, I feel like a lot of us tend to think that our body is too far away from like our desired look, or that, you know, my breasts are sag too much, or I have too much excess skin, or I don't have enough fat for a BBL. And like all of these things that we tell ourselves, you guys, like those are just anxious thoughts, because at the end of the day, you're not a surgeon, I'm not a surgeon. So when we think that way, you guys, it doesn't really, you know, dictate what it is that we can get done and what can't we get done, okay, you guys? These are things that are really, really important for us to remember and for us to keep in mind, okay? And with that being said, you guys, another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is equally as important is that, you know, make sure, you guys, I cannot stress this enough, make sure that when you're going to get surgery, do your research on the clinic, on the surgeon. Look at the reviews, look at the results, look at the feedback. You know, word of mouth is really powerful and really important when it comes down to these kind of fields where we're getting plastic surgery and stuff like that, you guys. And why am I saying this? Because our word of mouth, our reviews, our results, our feedback are literally untouchable, okay, you guys? Like, I'm letting you know now, me, I will never get no surgery done with nobody else but with Icon Cosmetic Center, you guys, okay? Like, I'm letting you know now, with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it has never been easier like today right now for you to finally be able to get your surgery, you guys. So, you know, be mindful of every single decision that you're making. Be mindful of who you're going with, you know, even if you decide to like not go with Icon Cosmetic Center, which honestly would be such a mistake, you guys, because I'm letting you know now, the way that Icon Cosmetic Center literally checks out every single box. What do I mean by that? Literally checks out every single box. Here at Icon Cosmetic Center, you know, we truly do prioritize every single one of our patients. It's more than just giving you good results and then bye, you know. Here Icon Cosmetic Center, we are going to be on top of you from the very beginning to the very end. You know, we're going to be doing checkups on you. We're going to be doing follow-ups with you, and absolutely every single one of these things really, really do matter to us, you guys. So, you know, it's important for you guys to remember that and for you guys to keep that information in mind, because at the end of the day, you know, you want to be making sure that everything that you're doing is being done the right, proper way. So, you know, with that being said, another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is extremely important that we remember as well is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we have so many things going on, like these amazing financial plans that I'm honestly so excited to share with you. I'm currently looking for the financial plan right now, you guys. So here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we created an amazing financial plan, okay, like for every single procedure that we offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center. And honestly, when I'm telling you now, I cannot stress this enough, like this literally makes it so easy for us to finally be able to get our surgery, you guys. Like, I'm letting you know now, if you been looking forward to getting if you are you know, looking forward to getting surgery, it is extremely important for us to remember, you guys, that absolutely every single one of these things, that every single one of these financial plans help us out so much, you guys. So make sure that you are making the most out of today. Make sure that you're making the most out of right now, okay, you guys, because with everything that we have to offer to you, honestly, make it so easy for us to finally be able to get our surgery, okay, you guys. So make sure that you guys are keeping up with absolutely everything that we have to offer here to you. Another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, the financial plan for a BBL, you could pay as low as $29 weekly. $29 weekly or $129 monthly, okay, you guys. So if you want to know what your BMI is, all I need from you is for you to put your weight and your height in the chat, and I'm gonna be telling you what your BMI is, okay, you guys. That is all I need for you to tell me what your BMI is. And remember, BMIs are important, you guys, okay. So, you know, of course, you want to be curious about knowing what your BMI is, because this is what detects how much body fat a person has in their body. And if your BMI is higher than 40, then that means that at the current moment, like today, right now, you wouldn't be able to get surgery. You would need to see our surgeon, you know, have a virtual consultation or a free in-person consultation. That way, you know, we can go ahead and, you know, get you looked at by the surgeon, have a conversation with the surgeon, and that way you can get tips and recommendations on how to get your BMI to drop. Okay, you guys, these are things that are really, 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 really important for us to remember. So make sure that you're leaving your information right here in my left bottom corner in this yellow folder, you guys. Remember that right now you can get $100 off your procedure just by leaving your information right here in this yellow folder. All you have to do is be quicker than the next person that is currently watching me on this live. And I'm telling you now, there's a very, very short limited amount of spots, okay, you guys. I think there's like less than 5 actually. So I think like 4 or 3. So I'm letting you know now, you guys. Make sure that you guys are doing everything that you're supposed to be doing in order to get this $100 discount off your procedure. Okay, you guys. So with that being said, one of the things that I wanted to mention to you that is extremely important that we remember as well is that with everything that we have to offer to you guys here right now, Icon Cosmetic Center, it is extremely important that we remember that we have so many different financial plans that you can take great advantage of, okay, you guys. So make sure that you guys know about absolutely all of these things that we have to offer here to you, okay. So another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys that is equally as important is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, you know, not only are we seeing that we have all of these amazing specials and promotions, but we're also seeing that with everything that we have to offer here to you guys, it really has never been easier like today right now for you to finally be able to get surgery. So make sure that you guys are going ahead and leave your information right here in this yellow folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you. Remember that we consist of only board certified surgeons, you guys, and every single one of our surgeons have over 10 years of experience Very, very important that we remember all of this amazing information, you know, because I'm telling you now, it is not every day where you could get surgery with such amazing surgeons at a discounted price, at a really good price. And then on top of everything, you're also getting amazing financial plans that are honestly so affordable and make it so easy for us to finally be able to get our surgery. So these are things that are really, really important for us to remember, you guys. So make sure that you are keeping up with absolutely everything that you are supposed to be doing, that you are, you know, making sure that everything that you are listening to right now, you are doing it, you guys. These are things that we have to really, 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 really like look forward to having, you know, you guys, because when we're looking forward to getting surgery, we want the treatment, we want the attention, we want to feel prioritized, we want the education from the surgeon, you know, we want to feel catered to, we want to feel comfortable, you know, and we also want good results. So all of those things here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we, you know, offer those things to you guys, and we deliver them, okay, you guys, because it's just so important. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Like, for example, me, like, I will never get surgery with no one else but Icon Cosmetic Center, and I mean that wholeheartedly. Okay, you guys? So these are things that are really, really important for us to remember, for us to keep in mind. So make sure that you guys are keeping this information in mind. Make sure that you are being well aware of absolutely everything here that Icon Cosmetic Center has to offer to you. Okay, these are all things that are really, really, really important for us to remember and for us to keep in mind as well. So make sure that, you know, you guys are keeping all of these amazing things in mind. Okay, you guys? So with that being said, another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is important as well too is that here at the Cosmetic Center, you know, we have so many amazing different promotions and specials, you guys, that you can take such great advantage of, that honestly, like I'm telling you now, for the price, the quality of the surgeons and the staff that works here, you know, we all work together as a team to make sure that your experience is the best, from the front desk girls to the surgeons to the nurses to the anesthesiologists to the certified masseuse. You know, like, I'm letting you know now, like, everybody here puts their part. It is just something so beautiful to see, like, how our patients feel and how, you know, amazing they feel with us, how happy they feel with us, how happy they feel with themselves. You know, like, they're just loving their body. They are loving the fact that they made the decision to come to us. Like, you know, these are all things that really, really do matter, you guys, okay? So at the end of the day, we want to be making sure that when we are getting surgery, you guys, we're doing it with the right person, with the right clinic. You know, all of these things really, really do matter. So that's why I keep saying them, so that way you don't go ahead and just go ahead and get surgery with someone else that is not Icon, okay? Because here we're all about safety. We're all about you first. We're all about having your best interest in mind. And those are things that are irreplaceable and don't have a price. Okay, you guys? So make sure that you're choosing wisely. Okay? Make sure that you're choosing wisely, that you know exactly what it is that you are doing. Because if you knew what you were doing, you would book with Icon Cosmetic Center. Okay, you guys? Like I said earlier, we all have Google. You could go ahead and look at the reviews. You could go ahead and look at the feedback. And I'm letting you know now, with absolutely everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, honestly, has never been easier like today right now for you to finally be able to get surgery. Okay, you guys? So really, really important that we remember that information. Now, another thing that I wanted to remind you guys about is that with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it honestly has never been easier like today right now for you to finally be able to get your surgery. So like I was saying, a BBL is a fat transfer to the buttocks, you guys. A BBL is a fat transfer to the hips and to the buttocks. And this is, you know, for an hourglass figure, to enhance the booty, you know, to give it more shape, to give it more projection, more of that roundness. You know, you want your booty to look fat in jeans type of thing. You want your booty to look fat in everything, and you just want a nice figure, a nice hourglass figure. I'm here to let you know now that Icon Cosmetic Center will definitely give that to you once you book your surgery here, of course. So as I was saying, you guys, here at Icon Cosmetic Center, you know, we just have so many amazing things that you could take such great advantage of, that this is something that you cannot put a price on. Okay, you guys? So with that being said, another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is equally as important, you guys, is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're always gotta make sure that absolutely everything that we're doing is being done the right proper way, you guys. It's being done, you know, how it's supposed to be done. All of these things really do matter, you guys. So make sure that you are keeping up with absolutely everything that I'm telling you right now you gotta keep up with, okay, you guys? Another thing that I wanted to mention that is equally as important is that with everything that we have to mention as well, you guys, it is important for us to remember that at the end of the day, you want to be making sure that you are doing everything that you're supposed to be doing in the sense of like getting ready for surgery. Okay, you guys, we have to remember that we have to stop smoking, we have to stop drinking, you know, we have to stop doing things that are not going to be nourishing our body, that are actually going to be messing with our body, messing with our healing process. We have to remember that chemicals like nicotine, they slow down the healing of the incisions, like in the scars. And, you know, it's also a blood thinner, and alcohol is a blood thinner as well. Okay, you guys, so I got the confirmation. Oh, you see, girl? You see, I got you. I was actually waiting for you to join the live, because I do 3 lives a day, and I was actually waiting, you know. I was like, I hope, you know, like they reached out to, you know. So I'm so glad they did, babe. I'm so glad, you know. And I'm ready for you, girl. I'm excited for you, babe. I'm super excited for you. You're gonna look bomb. More than you already do, though. But, you know, I'm super excited, and I'm glad that, you know, you were able to hear back from us. So as I was saying, I actually thought that, like, you know, like, I don't know, like, I actually thought that you were gonna join the last live, but you didn't join the last live. I'm so glad you joined this live, because, you know, now I'm like, okay, she got her confirmation, you know. So as I was saying, you guys, see y'all Monday. Yes, thank you. No, of course, babe, of course, that's what we're here for, you know, is that we be so busy, you know. And see you Monday, mommy. See you Monday. I am so happy for you, girl. You're gonna look so good. You know, it's funny because all of our patients always tell me, like, girl, I can't stop shaking my ass in front of the mirror, like, every time I walk by a mirror, you know. So that's about to be you too. You about to understand what that means, okay? So by the way, PK6, remember, okay, to shower with oh my gosh, girl, why am I dying like this? Elephant male, literally, my man gonna be sick of me. Yeah, that man's not gonna be able to keep his hands off you. Literally, dial soap. Yes, babe, you literally took the words out of my mouth. I don't know why I started joking like that, but yes, dial soap. And make sure you don't have any nail polish, okay? Because when we're under anesthesia and the anesthesiologist is there with us. Oh, by the way, you guys, the anesthesiologist is there with you guys the entire time. When we're there under the anesthesia with the surgeon and the anesthesiologist, it's important for us to remember that we can't have any nail polish, you guys, because they need to yes, I'm going to nail shop tomorrow. Yeah, don't have any nail polish at all. Like, your nail bed need to be naked. Like, you see how right now I have my nails painted? No. Okay, because the thing is that the way that they can see, like, how your body's doing under the anesthesia is by your nail bed. Okay, you guys? So your nail bed is important because this is how they're able to see how you're doing under the anesthesia. And another thing that I wanted to mention to you, make sure that when you shower with dial soap, no body creams, no perfumes, no none of that, okay? Angelic, oh my god, how are you doing? Wait, hold up. What's going on, you guys? Love Dr. Meridian. What they post up. Angelic, love, how you doing today, girl? I am so sorry. You know, people kept joining the live and then your comment went all the way up. So I am extremely sorry, you guys. So with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it honestly has never been easier like today right now for you guys to finally be able to get your surgery. Okay, so she's 1 day post-op. Oh my gosh. How are you doing, babe? How are you feeling? I see here you put love Dr. Meridian. What do you get done, girl? Make sure to drink a lot of water, to walk around a lot, love. I'm sure you look beautiful. You know, I am super happy for you. And make sure that you're walking, though, okay, love? Make sure that you're walking every hour, 15 or 20 minutes, okay? make sure that you're drinking a lot of water. Sometimes, you know, I can understand how it can get a little, you know, like how you could forget to drink water. So first day was bad. Day 2 way better. I finally got to shower in the first massage. I'm sure, babe, I'm sure. You know, it's always, the first couple of days are always like the roughest, because, you know, I don't know if this is your first surgery, but, you know, most of the time it is like a person's first surgery, and since our body has never like gone through something like that, I had a tummy tuck with BBL. Oh girl, you got the whole package though. That's fire. That's fire. I like that. I am so happy for you. Let me tell you something. PK6, walk every hour. Yes, so we gotta walk every hour. Like after BBL, you gotta walk every hour, 15 or 20 minutes, okay? So these are things that are really, really, really important. For example, Angelique, that she had a tummy tuck with a BBL, you know, that's a lot of surgery going on. So, you know, you got to be making sure that you keep the body moving, especially for the BBL, because, you know, when we are getting a BBL, you guys, and we stay stagnant in our bed and we're just chilling, the problem with this, you guys, is that we're more prone to blood clots, okay, you guys? The way we can prevent blood clots from, you know, happening is keeping the body moving. And I'm not saying like go on a run and stuff like that, but make sure that you're walking around your house, or you're walking, you know, around your community if you get bored of your house, or, you know, something like that, but that you're walking, okay? You need to be walking every hour, 15 or 20 minutes. Like, you need to be doing that, because, you know, the first couple of days you're gonna be a little inflamed, you're gonna be swollen. You know, the way that every single one of our patients explain how they feel after BBL is that, you know, it doesn't really hurt them. They feel more sore. Like, you know, when you go to the gym and you hit a really, really good workout, and then, you know, you just wake up the next day and you're super sore because, you know, like you worked out your muscles. That's how it feels when we get a BBL, you guys. That's exactly how it feels. Like you're just really sore, you're a little tired, of course. You know, you for example, for Angelique, you know, the first day being a little rough, it was definitely because you were also under anesthesia. So, you know, you were probably cold, you were probably shivering, you know, you're probably just wanting your bed, and that's completely understandable, love. But make sure that you're drinking a lot of water as well. A lot of water is super recommended. I would recommend for you to drink Floridix as well, because this helps a lot with our immune system. You know, right now is the time to be eating good soup, you know, to be eating fruits, to be eating high in protein foods, you know, healthy fats like avocado and salmon and fish and chicken, you know, of course not too seasoned, nothing fried, nothing sugary, you know, like during this time, we are going to want to be nourishing our body with absolutely everything that we need. Okay, you guys? Oh my God, I just took a shot of Floridix. Yes, babe. That is amazing. Amazing. Keep doing that every single day. Every single day, take Floridix. Every single day until... And detox water, mint, oranges, lime, lemon. Yes. You know what? You deserve a round of applause, girl. Both of y'all. Both of y'all deserve a round of applause, because we got one here getting ready for surgery, and then we got the other one here already got her surgery. You know, she's doing a whole lot better. Finally got her first massage. Finally showered. I am so happy for the both of you. And I recommend for the both of you, you know, even after surgery, keep drinking Floridix. Keep drinking Floridix. Keep drinking Floridix. Because this is literally like an immune system warrior in a bottle. Okay? Like the way that this gives you all the nutrients, everything that you will be needing for when you are doing your healing process, you guys. Okay? These are things you can find in like Target or like Amazon, I'm sure. I'm not sure if Target, but I've seen it on Amazon, because I've bought some from Amazon before. So, you know, these are things. Do they sell Floridix at HX? What is HX? Publix? No, that's not Publix. That's not Walmart either. TJ Maxx? No, that's not TJ Maxx. What is HX, girl, if you don't mind me asking? Where are you from? Amazon. I did overnight. Yeah, Amazon. I think Amazon would be your best bet. You know, when I ordered it, I have Amazon Prime, so when I ordered it, it literally got there like the next day, or like I ordered it like in the morning, and then it got there like at like 12. So it wasn't really like the next day, but kind of, you know. Or the pharmacy. You know, I don't know if they sell it at the pharmacy. Let me actually search it up for you, babe. 1 second. Let me actually search that up for you, because it's important for you to be taking that, love, okay? Because that's what's going to really, you know, Let me see, Floridex CVS. So I'm seeing here that you could like Uber Eats the Floridex, and that you could DoorDash the Floridex. This is what Floridex looks like. So I put Floridex CVS to see if maybe like a pharmacy has them. Let me see if Target has it. That way you could just go ahead and get somebody to get it for you. Yeah, so, oh wait, no. Look at where they have it though. They don't have it at Target, but they have it at Walmart. Look. It's a drink. Yeah, it's a drink. It's something that you know, it brings like a little cup, like a little measuring cup. And I believe like for kids it's a different dose than for adults. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. It has to be. So, you know, when you are taking your dose, like as an adult, of course, you are gonna be getting the measuring cup, and then you just like put it, and then it's like one shot of Floridex, and then you're gonna do this daily. You're gonna take this daily. You know, don't overdo it. Just as much as it tells you to do it, okay? 20 ml, all you need comes with a measuring cup. Yeah. What is it for again? Your immune system, babe. So right now, you know, you just had a tummy tuck, you just had a BBL, and you know, I want you to like heal in a very consistent, you know, kind of fast way. And the thing with Floridex is that it offers everything that your body needs during this time. Like, I don't know if you guys cell saver, but you know, when we're undergoing surgery, you know, our hemoglobin, am I saying that right? Our hemoglobin drops, okay, you guys. So the Floridex helps for that to rise up, okay. So it literally helps you so much. Like, I'm telling you now. Yes, I got Cell Saver too. That is so amazing. That is so good. I recommend Cell Saver to literally everyone, you guys. For the people that don't know what Cell Saver is a machine. Okay, when you're undergoing surgery, it's normal for you to lose blood, right? Because it's completely normal. Like, it's part of the surgery. So, you know, what the Cell Saver does is that it's a machine that purifies the blood. And, you know, once it's done purifying the blood that you're supposed to lose during your surgery, it puts it right back into your system. Okay, you guys. So what I've noticed with this, and what a lot of patients, you know, what I've seen in a lot of patients is that the Cell Saver, you know, it allows you to feel a whole lot better the next day, because, you know, the blood that you were supposed to lose, you didn't even end up losing it for real. Okay, so these are things that are really important for us to remember and for us to keep in mind, you guys. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is equally as important is that we remember to not use any perfumes, any body creams, okay? For when we get out of the shower, you guys, you do not need, like the day of your surgery or the night before, you do not need any kind of perfumes or any kind of body creams or scented body washes or you know, shampoos, conditioner that have fragrance. Very strict on the dial soap, you guys, okay? Dial soap is what you will be showering with, okay, you guys? This is the only thing that you need. And no nail polish. You know, during this time, you want to really avoid, for example, during this time, there's people that ask me, you know, like, how should I do my hair? And I tell them, I'm like, the way that you should do your hair, you guys, it should be a very comfortable hairstyle. Okay, like, it shouldn't be like a hairstyle where you're like, it's super tight and stuff like that. Like, you see how right now I have like a ponytail. I wouldn't even recommend having a ponytail, okay? It's because, why? The pressure, the constant pressure on your head. Like, for example, me right now, I've been with this ponytail since like 9 in the morning. So by now I'm already getting a little headache and stuff. Okay, can I just wear my bonnet? Yes, why not? I don't know. I don't see why not. I don't think they'll be like, no, you know. I think you could just wear your bonnet. You know, I think that's what I'm gonna do, girl, because, you know, or you could have it like a little loose braid and your bonnet, you know. So what I recommend for you guys to do is don't have it in these tight buns and these tight ass, you know, ponytails, because what happens here is that we have to be making sure that we're not making any pressure on our head, you guys, okay? Because since we're undergoing surgery and we're under anesthesia and all these things, the last thing we want is a hairstyle that is, you know, doing too much on our head. Okay, so I wash myself with Hibiscus as antiseptic skin cleanser and then the dial soap. Yeah, that's fine. Just, you know, as long as you're like like the last thing you do is the dial soap, and you're getting your entire body, because we have to remember, you guys, that when we're getting a tummy tuck, the incision can be from either bikini line to bikini line, and that's a mini tummy tuck. And a mini tummy tuck, you know, would be for somebody that has little to no excess skin. And then a full tummy tuck, the incision is from hip to hip. So, you know, and that's for somebody that has a little more excess skin, you know, and things like that. So why am I saying this? The incisions for a BBL are really, really small incisions. They're really, really small. You know, you'll have like one like here and here. I know you guys can't see me right now, but go down to your pelvic area and you'll just be having one on each side. Sometimes, you know, there's one right above the vagina. You know, but that really depends on like the person's body, or if, you know, like if you're a little bit on the bigger side and you also want to like get some fat out like by at the top of your vagina, you could also cancel. That way it looks more like a symmetry pleasing with the rest of your body, since you're gonna get lipo, so your vagina doesn't look like it's too fat in comparison with the rest of your body. You know what I mean? So as I was saying, you know, and then for a BBL, you also have the incisions on each butt cheek like this, 1, 2 at the top of your butt cheek, and then you have the incision at the back that is 1, or sometimes it's 1, 2. Okay, so these things are really, really important for us to remember and for us to keep in mind. Okay, you guys, we want to be making sure that we're staying away from anything that can jeopardize our results. Okay, you guys, so really important. Go ahead and leave your information right here in this yellow folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you guys. Absolutely every single one of these things that we have to offer here to you, they're priceless. I'm telling you now, with everything that we have to offer, it has never been easier like today right now for you to finally be able to get your surgery. So make sure that absolutely everything that we have to offer here to you, you're doing it, you're keeping up to date with it. So like how I was saying, another thing that I wanted to mention to you guys, is that it's important is that the day of surgery, make sure that you are not eating anything 8 hours before your surgery. Okay, your surgery can get canceled if you ate or drank something. Okay, you guys, so let's say that your surgery is at 6 in the morning and it's 12 o'clock at night and you're super hungry. Let's say, you better hold on to that hunger. You better hold on to that hunger. Let's say that you're super thirsty. You better hold on to that thirst. Okay, you guys, this is something that I cannot stress enough. It is so important for us to know. Okay, you guys, so make sure that absolutely everything that I'm telling you right now, you either taking notes, writing it down somewhere, and screenshotting it in your mind, you know, because at the end of the day, you know, when you come in for your consultation, we're going to go over all of these things with you anyway. But the point of these lives, you guys, is for me to like connect with you guys. It's for me to educate you. And, you know, I really do like to get personal with you guys. So these are things that are really, really important for us to remember and keep in mind as well. Okay, so make sure that you are leaving your information right here in my left bottom corner in this yellow folder. Put your name and your phone number and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you. Okay, I see here Nanny Orlando nail tag, getting my surgery later this year. Can't wait. I am so happy for you, love. I am extremely happy for you. You know, I'm so excited that you chose Icon Cosmetic Center. It's honestly the best choice that you could have made, considering that we literally only consist of board certified surgeons that have over 10 years of experience. And every single one of our clinics, you know, has a very highly professional staff. You know, the nurses, the anesthesiologists, all certified. The massage therapists, the masseuses, all certified as well. You know, this is something that is super, super, super amazing for us to remember. Okay, you guys? So, as I was saying, another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is equally as important as well is that when we're looking forward to getting surgery, you guys, you want to be making sure that you stop smoking, that you stop drinking, okay? Because at the end of the day, we have to remember that nicotine and all of these things that we have here, we have to remember all of these things that we have here to offer to you you need to be taking great advantage of, okay? The Pretty Galore, how you doing today, love? Welcome. If we booked the procedure already, could we still add J plasma if the doctor recommends it? Of course, the Pretty Galore, of course, love. You know, especially if the doctor recommends it, you want to listen to that recommendation. Because I don't know if you know what J plasma is, but let me just explain to you in case you don't know, and for everybody that is listening to this live right now. So you guys, J plasma is a radio frequency machine that is used to stick the skin and the muscle together by up to a 60%. Okay, you guys, we have to make sure that this is J plasma is for people that are, you know, have a little more of like loose skin, or have a little more of like an elastic skin, or, you know, have more of like you know, more on like a little bit of, how do I say this, you know, like when you just have a little more like loose skin, you know. And the J plasma, I think, is great, you know, especially if the surgeon is recommending it to you, like the surgeon is telling you like, okay, yeah, like definitely you should get it, is because, you know, this is what is gonna allow the skin and the muscle to stick back together. We have to remember that when we're getting liposuction, you guys, this is the skin, this is the muscle, and this is the fat. The fat that's being taken out, you guys, you see how now there's a gap. When there's fat being taken out, you see how now there's a gap. So that's where the J plasma comes in. They work their magic, and then your skin and your muscle sticks back together by up to a 60%. Okay, so if the surgeon recommended to you, love, I highly recommend for you to listen to him, since, you know, at the end of the day, we have to be making sure that absolutely everything that we have to offer, we're doing it. Okay, you guys? So another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is really, really important that we remember as well is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, with everything that we have to offer, it has never been easier, like, for you to be able to add another this is not really like another procedure, this is like an add-on. Okay, you guys, it's kind of like ab etching. For the people that don't know what ab etching is, ab etching, honestly, I love ab etching, I love J plasma, because they are both so like heaven sent, in the sense that like they literally give us things that, you know, make it easier for us. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, for example, when you get liposuction, you guys, like I said, this is the skin, this is the muscle, this is the fat, there's gonna be a gap. But with J plasma, it literally sticks these back together up to a 60%. So, you know, your skin actually retracts a lot easier. Okay, so these are things that are extremely important for us to remember, for us to keep in mind. So at the end of the day, you know, you want to be making sure that you're making the most out of today, that you're making the most out of right now. Okay, so, and with the ab etching, so, you know, like what I was saying, like when we get a BBL or liposuction, we need the faja, we need the bores, we need the foams, we need the massages to make sure that these two stick together. And of course, even when you get J plasma, you need this as well, but you are really ahead, you know, because you're literally getting something that sticks the oh wait, let me get my water bottle, the skin and the muscle back together up to a 60%. So with that being said, you know, like for example, ab etching, this is another thing that is like you are a little ahead of the game, because ab etching is when they give you that nice, sexy, subtle look of abs, that gorgeous, that line that goes down the middle like this, the line that goes down the middle like this. No, this was the one that goes down the middle, and then the two lines that go like this. So it literally looks like you've been going to the gym for like the past 5 years, and all you had to do was get in the OR for like an hour and 30 minutes. Like, I'm telling you, this is something that I really love. Like, you know, I've seen patients myself with my own eyes that were a little bit on the bigger side, and, you know, their skin, they had a little bit of like, not really loose skin, just skin that like wasn't going to stick back as quicker as like other people's skins. That's why J plasma is also recommended. So, you know, when we see these cases like in person, which, girl, I've seen them, like, you know, I work here, so I see girls every single day. It literally looks so good. Like, it literally looks so good. And ab etching, oh my gosh, it looks gorgeous. Like, I want to get ab etching, you know. So I'm telling you, now, it literally looks beautiful. in case you guys have probably seen ab etching and don't even know like what that is. That's why I wanted to explain to you guys, because you know, sometimes I feel like people get a little shy to ask me things, but you guys, like, don't be shy. Like, that's what I'm here for. You know, like, I'm really here to help you guys out, to guide you, okay? And I could actually tell you what your BMI is. All I need from you guys is your name, and I mean, not your name, your weight and your height. That way I can go ahead and tell you what your BMI is. And if you don't know what a BMI is body mass index. You know, it stands for body mass index, and this is used to detect how much body fat a person has in their, you know, in their body. So these are things that are really, really, really important for us to remember and for us to keep in mind, okay? You guys, you want to be making sure that absolutely everything that I'm mentioning to you now, you're doing it, you're keeping up to date with it, okay? Drink a lot of water, you guys. Stay hydrated, eat high in proteins. Make sure that you're staying away from alcohol, nicotine, any smoking, because, you know, the same way that we gotta stop at least 30 days before our surgery to stop drinking and stop smoking any kind of anything. Like, it doesn't matter if it's like these electronic vapes or like hookah that has no nicotine, it's just smoke. The thing with this, you guys, is that the smoke itself, it kills fat cells, okay? So when we're getting a BBL, that is a fat transfer to the buttocks, or when we're getting a breast fat transfer, you know, this is something that's the last thing we want to hear. The last thing we want to hear is something that is going to be killing our fat cells and making our booty less fat. Okay, you guys, like, I'm letting you know now. And alcohol is actually a blood thinner. And nicotine, why am I mentioning nicotine specifically? Because I know many of us probably smoke cigarettes, electronic vapes, and it's all right, you know, like, it's okay, you know, like, I'm not judging. But when it comes down to surgery, it's something that you do got to put to the side. When you prioritizing yourself and you're going after something that you've always wanted to have. So these are things that are really, 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 really important for us to remember and for us to keep in mind as well. Okay, you guys, another thing that I wanted to mention to you that is extremely important for us to remember as well is that here at Icon Cosmetic Center, we're always going to be making sure as well that absolutely everything that we have to offer to you guys, you know, you guys are aware of, you guys know exactly what it is that you guys have to do. So you guys, you know, you guys are aware of, you guys know exactly what it is that you guys have to do. So is secondhand smoke okay? No, I wouldn't say so. No, love. Because, you know, for example, you could like not be inhaling it. No, I wouldn't say so. No, love. Because, you know, for example, you could like not be inhaling it. But you know what the problem with this, you guys, is that you could like probably not be inhaling it. But what if like that person's literally smoking right next to you, and then the smoke is like hitting your face? So you're low-key kind of inhaling it, if when you really think about it, you know. So just, if somebody's smoking next to you, like, I don't know, a friend, your man, you know, an acquaintance, a co-worker, just stay away from them for the time being, that, or stand in a different like position that's like the smoke is blowing, you know. So like, basically, if the wind is going this way, try to like stand like across from them, the direct position. You get what I mean? So that way, you know, you don't have to like stop the conversation or whatever, you know. Just a little example, that way you could figure out how to do it. But secondhand smoke is not okay, you guys. And that goes for everybody that is listening to me right now. When you're getting ready for surgery, you guys, we have to remember that nicotine actually slows down the process healing for your incisions and for your scars, okay? And it's a blood thinner as well. We want to be you know, staying away from this. You mean stand the opposite way from the smoke? Yeah, Princess Patty, welcome, love. But even then, like, I was just saying that so you guys, like, you know, like, are like staying far away. But, you know, secondhand smoke is really not good, you guys, because when we don't think about it. But imagine you're sitting next to me here and I'm smoking like a cigarette, and we're just talking, right? We're just talking, but I keep blowing smoke and I keep blowing smoke, and you're in my circle, you're in my personal space, like, you're right next to me. 9 times out of 10, a little bit of that is gonna go either through your mouth or through your nose. So just stay away. But if you really gotta be there for some reason, like, I don't know, like, you know, secondhand smoke is more dangerous than smoking yourself. I mean, that's crazy. I didn't know as Princess Patty. That's actually crazy. Okay, I was just concerned because I work in a club. I need to know if I should stay away the month prior. I would recommend to. You know why? Because in clubs, it's true, people smoke, you know, Yes, ma'am. I done 2 rounds with you guys. Oh wow, really, Princess Patty? That is amazing, love. I am so happy. Who do you do it with? And how long ago? So, as I was saying, like if you work at a club, like those kind of atmospheres, like people aren't just smoking cigarettes, they're also smoking the plant. So I really can't say a name because TikTok will literally kick me out of life. TikTok's a little more sensitive with like certain words and stuff like that. But yeah, like, and that's another thing that you cannot be doing, like the plant. You cannot be doing that. Okay, you guys, that is something that is super 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 important for us to remember as well. So if you feel like August last year, Dr. Dang, and 3 weeks ago, Dr. Fisher, and I'll be back. LOL. Oh my gosh, you'll be back, girl? For what? You want a third round? That's pretty cool, though. Like, how have you done 2 rounds? I admire you, I think that people, for people that get BBLs, like, that have never gotten a BBL, like, they think that it hurts. But, I'm telling you now, you guys, for everyone that is listening to me, for all the other people that are in this live right now watching me, I'm here to let you know now, you guys, that a BBL doesn't hurt. You just feel uncomfortable and you just feel sore. Okay, you guys, so I did mommy makeover first time. Oh, that's pretty fire. That's pretty fire. Mommy makeovers, you guys, by the way, for anyone, arm lift this round. Oh, amazing, love. Amazing. How are you feeling? It was just 3 weeks ago. How are you doing? How are you feeling? How's everything going? So lipo hurts? No, lipo doesn't hurt, you guys. You feel sore, though. You feel sore, and the massages are gonna be uncomfortable, But lipo doesn't hurt. Like, you're not gonna get up from surgery. You're not gonna leave crying. Like, it's not something that it hurts. You just feel uncomfortable. Like, you've never gotten surgery before. You got a fajon. Lipo is something that you are removing fat. And when you're getting a BBL, you're putting fat into your buttocks. So, when you hit a really good workout at the gym and the next day your muscles are, like, super sore, that's how you feel. That's literally how you feel. Like, your body's just sore. That's the way that every single one of our patients, explain it here at Icon Cosmetic Center. But no, you guys, lipo doesn't hurt. And BBLs don't hurt either. The massages now, though, the massages are going to feel a little uncomfortable and stuff like that. Some people say that it hurts a little bit. Some other people say that it just kind of feels uncomfortable. But after the massage, you're going to feel a whole lot better because you're getting all of that liquid. Yeah, the massages aren't supposed to hurt either. Exactly. The massages don't even hurt. It's just people sometimes, they say like, oh, I feel a little uncomfortable and stuff like that. But, that's because people have different pain tolerance and people have different body types and stuff like that. But the massages don't hurt. The surgery itself doesn't hurt either. When you wake up from surgery, it's not going to hurt. Which one hurts the most? Then I really wouldn't say that there's a surgery. It's a surgery that hurts. I would say that when you are trying to get the liquid retention out, that's when you're going to feel like the most uncomfortable. But everything else, like, it doesn't hurt, you guys. Like, I feel like sometimes we see surgery and we see it as something very, like, spooky and, like, oh my gosh, like, scary. But I'm telling you guys now, love, for example, trust no one. I like your username, by the way. It's funny. And it's true. But, I'm here to let you know now, you guys, with everything that I'm telling you, you should feel at ease because we have, for example, Princess Patty. We also had 2 girls that had just received surgery with us earlier on this live. I don't know if you girls that had just received surgery with us earlier on this live. I don't know if you were in this things that at the end of the day, surgery doesn't hurt, you guys. It's when you got to get that liquid retention out that you're gonna feel the most uncomfortable, and even that they don't hurt. Okay, so I'm telling you now, with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it is extremely important for you guys to remember that this is it. Like, this is the it girl of the it girls when it comes down to plastic surgery. Like, I'm letting you know now, with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it has never been easier for you to finally be able to get your surgery. Okay, you guys, so make sure that absolutely everything that we have to offer here to you guys, you are making the most out of it. You're making the most out of today. Surgery does hurt as part of the process. When you're healing, that's obviously you're sleeping. That's why they send you pain medication. Yeah, but you know why they send you pain medication? In case it hurts. Because I work here and I've talked with many different patients because me myself, I'm interested in getting a surgery myself later on. And I've talked with many different patients, and a lot of patients don't even take their pain medication because they just don't think it's necessary. They just walk around, they get their massages done with a professional, and they actually feel a lot lighter. Because when you feel a little bit heavier and a little more stiff and a little more like, you know, just kind of like stagnant in one place, is because you have a lot of liquid retention in. But every single one of the patients that I've talked to, like personally, is that they say that, yeah, like the massages are like the most uncomfortable part, but after the massages I literally come out a new woman. Like I literally come out feeling so much better, because you know you're getting all that liquid retention out, and you need to be getting as many massages as you can so you can avoid and prevent getting fibrosis. Okay, you guys, fibrosis is something that creates on the inside part of your abdomen, or on the inside of wherever you are getting lipo, you know, your inner thighs, your chin, your upper back, your arms, you know, all of these areas, your abdomen. It's important for us to avoid fibrosis, you guys, because fibrosis has no cure. And the way that fibrosis, you know, builds up and creates is by liquid retention. Okay, you guys, you should be doing massages honestly for about 5 months. You said it, girl. Princess Patty, literally round of applause for you, babe, because it's so true. I cannot stress this enough. You should be getting minimum, but I mean minimum, 30 to 40 massages. And that is minimum, you guys. And when I say minimum, I really mean the word minimum. The more the better. I'm a pro. I see that, baby. You a pro. You a pro. You literally preaching right now. Like, you literally said it before I was even able to say it, and I was shocked. I'm not gonna lie. So, and thank you so much, you know, because that, I love when girls that have gotten surgery with us already get on the live and start sharing like their tips, the information that they know about, their experience. And I am so glad that all of you guys are here today, because I'm letting you know, like, surgery is something that it's an investment. It's something that you got to keep up with. You got to keep up with yourself. You got to be making sure that you're doing absolutely everything right, you guys. So I love all the girls that work there. Patricia Salazar is a star there. That's me. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Thank you so much, love. I love the staff. Thank you so much. And we adore you and every single one of our patients. You know, it's really nice to see the way that, you know, our patients only have nice things to say about us, and it really reflects on the way that we behave with you guys, on the way that we treat you, on the way that we prioritize you. And I am so glad that, you know, you came back to us. You're 3 weeks post-op, and honestly, love, I wish you the fastest, best healing. So with that being said, you know, I don't even gotta tell you what to do, because you know the clinic is top notch. No, it really is. It really is. Like, it's no joke in that. So I'm letting you guys know now. Make sure that you're leaving your information right here in my left bottom corner in this yellow folder, you guys. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you. You heard it here from Princess Patty, from Angelique, another girl that had commented on here earlier. I forgot her name. But her as well. I get calls and emails all the time to check on me. You guys see this? You guys see this? This is a patient that we had, I believe, last year. Okay? She has came a second time for a different procedure, you guys. And look, this is testimonies right here, you guys, okay? I'm letting you know now, with everything that we have to offer here at Icon Cosmetic Center, it has never been easier like today right now for you to finally be able to get your surgery. Okay, you guys, so make sure that you're doing absolutely everything that you need to be doing to get the best results. And trust me that with Icon Cosmetic Center on your right side, you're gonna be good, girl. You're gonna be an iconic doll, okay? And I'll be doing Lipo 360 in 3 months. Fisher is one of the best, hands down. He's worth the price. He's super worth the price, girl. Every single one of our surgeons are super worth the price. Like, I'm letting you know now, all 9 of our board certified surgeons are truly amazing. And I'm telling you now, their hands are gifted. Because if you go to Icon Cosmetic Center on our Instagram and you look at the befores and then you look at the afters, you'll literally be like, what? That's the same person? And yes, that's the same person. Okay? Emi Sami, my credit's not that good. Emi Sami, love, leave your information right here in this yellow folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you. I'm letting you know now, with everything that we have to offer to you. It has never been easier for you to finally be able to get surgery. So make sure that you're leaving your information right here in this yellow folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you. Remember, we have free virtual consultations and we also have free in-person consultations, okay? You can always pay little by little. Yes, girl, you can pay little by little. We have Icon Cosmetic Center portal, and there, you know, you have your price and you go however you want to go. After your $250 deposit, you get that price for up to 2 years, you guys. So you have up to 2 years to pay off your surgery, okay? So these are things that are extremely important for us to remember. Okay, you guys, so with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining the live today. Make sure that before I leave this live, you guys are leaving your information right here in my left bottom corner in this yellow folder. Put your name, your phone number, and your email. That way we can go ahead and get in contact with you, okay? With that being said, you guys, have an amazing Friday. Have a beautiful weekend, you know. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you back very soon. Stay tuned. Bye.